There are those of religion who, when getting in a debate or argument with one of a different religion or one who doesn't accept religion or God at all, that the lack of them accepting and receiving God thus prevents them from receiving the gifts of God, the glory, the salvation, and all that entails within a specific religion or a specific God. And this prevents God from helping them. And yet, if we were to line up all the gods that said to exist, and boy, there are a lot of gods out there. If we were to line up the religions and we were to take them side by side, one by one, and try to speak to the gifts that one receives by accepting a specific religion, and thus what is missed out by not accepting religion. And you also put my God, religion, up there. What will we come away with? For those of religion, those who speak of a God outside of truth being God, will say, well, your gift comes when you die. Some will say that you get some blessings here, within this life, and but B period, U period, T tier, we see that those of religion, those that believe in God, business people, experience the same trials, tribulations, pains, suffering, horrors, all that as everybody else. As all the people of the other religions and all the people who don't even believe in God. Even those who are said to believe and worship in the devil or Satan. They go through the same exact stuff as everybody else. So there is no specialness. There's nothing to fully in truth separate them and put them in a special class or a special state of being, a special state of life, special living than anyone else. There are those of religion who live what one would call blessed lives, where they're always happy, things go well for them, and they have some up and downs here, but they're relatively happy, and they only experience the pains of death by some maybe a natural death, or their family members dying by natural age and whatnot. But then it happens in people of religions, and it happens to people who don't believe in God and have no religions, and it happens to people that once again believe in that which is supposed to be opposite from God. And this is the truth. And if I am not speaking the truth, then tell me I'm not speaking the truth. And if I'm not speaking the truth, then it is because just of a failure on my part, an ignorance on my part, that I'm failing to see. But in truth, this is what I've seen. Now, someone can tell me something different, but can you show me something different in truth? I've seen it. I see it. I know it exists. I've seen it. I've seen the pain and the suffering firsthand. So I know it's there. So once again, we line them up and we go through them each. And then we come to my God religion. I say, well, if you do not accept truth, well, then you don't receive the, the, the salvation of truth. And what am I saying? Well, if you don't lead your life in truth, then how are you leading your life? What aspect of your life are you guided by in truth? Just it's little simple things. The truth is you have to be at work at a certain time. So truth is you set your alarm clock to wake you up at a certain time so that you can arrive in time for work. That's a simple truth. The truth is if you don't eat food and take in sustenance and whatnot, your body will die. And this truth leads you. That's what why you eat. That's truth. Little simple bits of truth in your life that guide your life. The truth is your show comes on at a certain time, so you turn on your TV or turn to that channel at a certain time to watch your show. That truth, simple truth. Truth is if you don't put gas in your car, in your vehicle, however you get around, it will not run. Or if you have electric, you don't plug it up, it will not run. Or if you do not pedal the pedals on your bike, then it will not go. Unless you are on top of a hill and you are going down coasting using gravity, it will not go. Simple truth. And we so easily miss out on these simple truths and how these simple truths are the big truths, is the big truth, is the truth. It shows the importance of truth. And yet we use the truth here and not there. And so if we use it and, and, and find value in it here, then why don't we there? My God shows itself consistently, without fail, without flaw. Without fail, without flaw. And the only time that belief needs to come in, has to come in, is because of the ignorance on our part. Because of the sins of our nature of in the past, in the present, the sins of lying, the sins of closing our eyes to truth, the sins of trying to bury truth. Otherwise, it's there for us, there for us to guide us. What does your God really do? Think about it. What does your God really do? You accept your God, and well, I'm gonna get mine in the past, in in the future when I die. Well, what actually He's gonna do for here? The truth is, you will pray to your God to save you from a disease, and your God has failed many times. And yes, you will go to my God, and yet you go to my God. My God, truth. My God, truth. It guides doctors and scientists to say, try this, and it has worked, and sometimes it has failed. But then you stay with my God, you say the truth, and say, well, where do I go to now, God? Speaking the truth. And then you try this, and you change these things, and you try to make this medicine, you try to do this and do that, consistent God. It's remarkable when we find people of religion who speak out against science and say, well, why is always science always changing?